Hi, Jenn here, and welcome to Success in Real Estate. It's good to see you guys every week. And actually today I'm going to ask my host, Tim Judge, to join me because we're going to be talking not really directly about video, but in a sense, because today's kind of cool. I'm running boot camp every week, as I've explained, because I totally messed up my schedule. So I'm trying to take advantage of that and get the boot campers as involved with my weekly show as possible to sort of build their muscles and help them to understand why video is crucial in building a real estate business. So I'm not here, again, I told them this 3 times this morning, to say you can't build a real estate business without video. But here are some facts, okay? Tim, you're going to love this. Everybody knows who the Nielsen rating company is, right? They are the ones who measure how many people are watching television, right? It's been around a long time. You remember when Super Bowl ads became like so crazy? It was because of the Nielsen ratings, basically, when they realized how many eyes were on this. So they did they became so fascinated with video because of how it blew up, and they decided to start measuring video, and so they did, and then they also measured the results. So they found that if somebody watches your video for 3 seconds, it increases the likelihood of them using you or buying your product or using your services by 40%. 3 seconds. Okay. And then if they watch your video for 10 seconds, it goes up by 70%. Okay. And there's a few other good things. 55%, this is scientific fact, 55% of your impactful communication, especially me, when you talk like me, is body language. Okay. So if you're not using video, unless you're meeting people all day face to face, you're leaving, but you can only meet people like one at a time, especially now, right? So you're missing out on having impactful communication to your entire community, and you're leaving 55% of impactful communication on the table. So you're only operating at a 40% of impactful communication. And that's just crazy. And then I forget who did this study, so forgive me. I will try to find out, but it was a very reliable source. At the beginning of 2021, the expectation for a realtor to be integrating video in their business was up 300% over 2020 and the beginning of 2020. And obviously that's the pandemic. So Tim is the person that helps me with my video. You don't necessarily need a person to help you with your video, but if you're busy, for me, having Tim there Monday at a certain time and Friday at a time, I mean, what am I on, like my 6th week of straight? Yep. Maybe more. I haven't missed a week. I missed one, and I've had probably the most crazy 6 weeks of my life. So we're going to get it done. So Tim, I have asked the boot campers to answer the question why they've made a decision to be learning based. And I've asked them to answer the question so that they're answering it not to answer me, but how it will impact their clients. Okay. So since Jennifer was the first one to comment, why don't we bring Jennifer on first?
There.
Hi.
Hello.
So answer the question.
So I've always been a lifetime learner, and when the opportunity for boot camp arose, I hopped on immediately, not only because it gives you an opportunity to be held accountable and get new information and best practices, especially when you're entering a new field, but also because it's going to make me a better realtor, because I'm going to have access to all this information from other realtors, other people who've been doing this for years or just starting out, their successes, their failures, their challenges. And when I then meet a client later on, I'm going to have this arsenal of information that I can then use to say, oh, I remember, Josie was talking about that situation. I'm going to apply that here. It's a little different, but I can flex, these new muscles more easily, having had all this information. And, again, this accountability, having someone, not with a whip, but with a gentle nudge saying, don't forget, you got to do this, and really pushing you to be, your best and excel at something when you're just entering into a new place.
Awesome. Thank you. Well, I think anybody that works with you is very lucky. All right, Tim, who's up next? And keep Jenn on. Alyssa's commented, so she's go next. Hi, Alyssa.
Hi, good morning, everybody. So I joined for a few reasons. To learn some of the nuts and bolts that perhaps I don't already know, and for what I already know, to confirm that I am accurate in my understanding and carrying out things in an appropriate way so that another reason can be competitive. You need to be educated and aware. And I think learning through the boot camp is going to help me with making sure that I understand what those elements are. I'm also learning things that take me out of my comfort zone, like video, something that I haven't ever done. Not necessarily afraid of it, but interested, and certainly want to be successful in what I do. And I felt joining boot camp is going to help me to be successful. So I'm excited, and I really enjoy thus far who I've been communicating with, and our group is just awesome and already having good results.
That's awesome. Awesome. All right. So let's make Olivia the next victim. You're muted.
It would help to unmute. My name is Olivia Diaz. I joined the J. Phillip Real Estate Boot Camp. I'm excited to immerse myself into more real estate knowledge. I really want to give all of my clients the best experience I can, whether they be selling real estate, buying real estate, investing, renting, and I feel like surrounding myself with professionals is the best way to do that. So I'm excited to be here.
We're awesome. We're excited to have you, and especially my granddaughter. All right, let's bring up, who do we got? Vincent.
I'm good.
Hi.
Right.
So tell us why you decided to become learning based and join boot camp.
So I really want to get my just start building my client base and start establishing relationships, because I'm new in the industry. So I just got my license about a month ago.
Wow.
I really want to get everything up and running and start building relationships.
So smart to get it done right in the beginning. So you will hugely benefit, and so will your clients. All right, what do we got? Austin and then Nina.
Hey, what's going on? My name is Austin. I got licensed about 6.5 months ago, and immediately from there, I joined my sister's team, which is the Brittany Alvarez team. Hey, Brittany, I don't know if you're watching. But from the get-go, I started doing showings immediately, learned the ins and outs of that. I started creating listings as a listings manager, and I became a transactions coordinator. So I've learned a lot of the ins and outs of that aspect of the industry. But what I knew I needed to do from the beginning, which I never really focused on, was working my own sphere and working on my own database. And I knew from the beginning of boot camp that it was going to be based on really establishing your database and working your sphere and getting out of my comfort zone, which is my biggest thing. And I saw results from week one. So it's been a great experience so far, and I think we're halfway done now, and I'm really kind of upset about that.
You can take it over and over and over and over again. You are welcome in my boot camp anytime.
Okay, I'll be there.
And you can also become a mentor after some time, which will be fun too. So,
That'd be awesome.
Nina.
All right, so it's really hard to go last because everyone has kind of said what I was going to say. But those that know me know I love learning. It's kind of, something I come from a family that were learners. I love learning. And there's this quote that I heard at one point: when you're through learning, you're through. So I kind of live my life like that. We're not just buying you a house or a co-op or a condo, we're buying you a home, and we want to be your biggest asset. So I will continue learning until the day I give this up. I love it.
Awesome. I love it. And I love people that are learning based, and some of the reasons, like you think obvious reasons of being learning based are, so I'm become more knowledgeable, but being learning based, number one, when you're through learning, you're through. Exactly, Phil. But being learning based not only, impacts the knowledge that you have, so transactions get easier and prospecting gets easier and all that. But the reason it gets easier, so what I'm trying to get at, is the confidence level, right? So you're always on top of your game, and you're always on top of the industry and what's changing and what's coming out and what's new and the laws and the legislation issues and all of that stuff. You will have a higher level of confidence. When you have a higher level of confidence, that comes across to your clients. Okay. Everybody wants a confident, assertive agent. And we're going to learn a lot more about that in boot camp today. So thank you all for being here. You're very brave. It's not the easiest thing. Just Olivia's like, I can kill you. My mantra, you ready? My shitty video is better than your no video. So have a great day, everybody. And we'll see you next week. And guys, I'll see you back at Zoom. Hopefully we can all find the link this time. Thank you as always, Tim.
My pleasure, as always.
Have a great day, everyone.
Yes, thanks.